Hey guys, quick review of the Wolfbox Super Power Turbo Fan. This is the MegaFlow 100 model. So I've reviewed a lot of these little blower fans and I'm always surprised at how crazy the wind speed is that comes out of these things. So this one appears to be even higher quality than some of those other ones, so I'm excited to test it out. We've got some nice clean packaging here. Wolfbox is always pretty good about their packaging. You got a little manual right here. But let's get into the actual device itself. So this is a small handheld model, and I can definitely say that this is a lot heavier than some of my other models, like right here. So I'm gonna put both of these on a scale and let's see the difference in weight between them. Not that weight is going to be a direct correlation with better product, but it certainly is not a bad metric to check. So let's check that real quick. So ignore my incredibly dirty scale. This is normally used for fertilizer. The Wolfbox is coming in at 30.1 grams, while the Mini is coming in at 22 grams. So this is essentially 50% heavier than the Mini, and we will additionally do an air test in a second. Let's continue this unboxing here. It looks like we have a couple different nozzle options, and I'm curious how these attach. It's basically just a twist lock system, and boom, you can attach different nozzle types. So this is interesting, and this one's actually very interesting. This is a very fine point nozzle tip. So let's try this one real quick. Boom, locks on nice and easy. And then you can see this comes out to a nice little funnel. So very cool, couple different nozzle options. Let's get all of these out. And then of course it comes with a USB-C. It's nice that everything is running USB-C these days, so you don't have to have a bunch of different cables. Now there's one additional box in here, and that is a nice Wolfbox carrying case, which is a nice like velvet material. I actually really like that. That's a nice bag. And then right here, this is a nice little addition as well. Little brushes, so you can, while you are blowing air into different areas, brush away dust, and it's gonna help kind of knock it loose while this fan is pushing it away. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put away most of these attachments. We will just try this standard one that it came with. Let's give this a quick charge and test the airspeed on it. So the USB-C port is right here on the back. Let's talk about some of the other features on this thing while we've got it. So you've got a nice LED indicator here. It looks like we're about 75% charged. You have some kind of nice rubberized grip, some Wolfbox labeling there, and then you have your basically turbine right here, which is always these tiny little metal fans. That is the same regardless of which one you're using. But I'm curious to see what the wind speed looks like between this and one of the cheaper models. So this actually does have two different buttons here, and I'm not sure what the difference between those is. All right, guys, the device is done charging here. You can see it's no longer flashing, so we will go ahead and remove that. And so for this next test, what we're gonna do is turn on this little wind meter here, and we've got a feet per minute showing on there. So what I'm gonna do is set this up right here, and then I figured out how these buttons work here, and I actually kind of like how it works. So you hold this to turn it on, and then that is your blow speed. So let's turn it on to the highest one. And then this is basically your trigger. You have to hold this down. It's not like a lot of other ones where you press it once. You have to actually hold it. So let's turn this thing on and see just how much feet per minute we're getting. I was scared I was gonna break my meter. So let's try that again. So it's getting all the way up to 3,000 feet per minute, which is pretty insane. You can see it's actually blowing my background very easily, and look at my hand. I mean, very, very, very strong. So that is pretty awesome. Let's just try the lowest speed and see what we get for that. So it is about a third of the speed, about 1,000 feet per minute. Okay, let's just as a comparison try out this mini device right here. So this one I don't like because you have to like hold it and then it kind of turns off. Come on, buddy. This is what I'm talking about. If you can't even get it to work, that's never a good sign. Come on. All right, there's the fastest. So essentially, even on this one's absolute fastest speed, the Wolfbox is still coming in almost double the speed. So this thing is pretty insane, very cool. It's got a little handle here so you could put it on a strap if you wanted to. And overall, this is the best blower that I have tested to date and does have a lot of cool filter options. So check it out, guys. I will leave a link down below if you're interested. It is an affiliate link and I appreciate all the support. Before you head out, I'll leave a playlist to all my tech reviews up here. This is a bunch of different tech items that I've gotten off Amazon and maybe you're interested in. Check them out.